Hello, welcome back. My name is Christina and get ready for our next 10-minute class. So come to the top of your mat. We just did sun salutation A and B. So from here we're going to inhale, reach the hands up, and then exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet hips distance width apart. That is 2 fists between your feet. And this is called a Padangusthasana pose, where you grab your big toes on the inside of your big toes with your 2 peace sign fingers. Press down with the big toes as your fingers are lifting up, elbows are out. You lengthen the spine and then you fold forward, relaxing the head as your elbows are reaching to the sides of the room. It's like your toes and your fingers are having a tug of war. So you're pushing down with the toes, lifting up with the fingers. And don't forget to breathe. Last deep breath in. Exhale, halfway lift, releasing the toes. Now bend your knees if you need to. Bend them real deep, and you're going to bring the tops of your hand underneath the balls of your feet. Yeah, so bend your knees, relax the head, and then you slowly, as time goes by, practice, start to tilt the tailbone up, melting the head down. So it's a long neck. Elbows might start to sway to the side. This is also for your low back. Releasing here. You'll feel this in your hamstrings, the backs of the legs. Just never hyperextend the legs. 3 more breaths here. And 2. And 1. Inhale halfway, releasing the hands. Bring your big toes to touch. Hands come to your waist, and then slowly round all the way up. And then we're going to step out to the right. And then bringing this is called Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right foot points forward, back foot is at 45-degree angle. First go out to the side so you can open up your hips. And then inhale, reach the hands out. Right hand grabs the big toe, maybe bending the knee until you can grab the big toe. Then start to straighten the right leg. And then open up your left hip. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Gaze at your left lifted thumb. That's 3. And 2. And 1. Reach your left hand up and lift your body up, and then just position the other way. So left foot points forward, and then back foot is at 45-degree angle. Open up the hips, reach the hands out, inhale, and then exhale, grab the left big toe with your 2 peace sign fingers. Right hand reaches up, open up the right hip, reach the right hand up. We'll hold here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Reach the hand up, pivot your toes. This is called Parvita Trikonasana. So you square the hips off first. That back foot might step up a bit. And then left hand goes down on the inside, maybe just fingertips. Square the hips, right hand reaches up. Take the gaze to your right. For those of you that are a little bit more flexible, you can take the left hand out to the right of the foot. And then open up here. Trying to keep the hips square, so maybe bring the hand to your low back. And that's 3, 2, and 1. Look down, inhale, reach up, and then pivot to the back of the mat. Right hand reaches up, same thing. Square the hips, lengthen, and then right fingertips come down. Left hand reaches up. Maybe bring the hand to the hips, square the hips off. Maybe right hand goes on the outside of the foot. For last 3, last 2, last 1. Strengthen the legs, come all the way up, and then step to the top of your mat. We're going to open up again. Paschimottanasana, this is side angle pose. So back foot is 45-degree angle. Bend the front knee. Inhale, reach the hands out. Right hand goes on the outside of the right foot. Maybe just fingertips, eventually the whole palm. So we'll start fingertip. And you want to keep that right hip opening up. Left hand reaches up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming up. Pivot the toes. Left knee bends, coming onto the fingertips. Right hand reaches up. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming up. Pivot the toes. Come back onto your back toes. Bring your left hand down on the inside of the foot. Right hand reaches up. Trying to keep your hips square. Don't let that right knee sway out. Keep it to the center of the body. Same thing, you can bring your hand to your low back to keep the hips square. That's 3, 2, and 1. Bring both hands down. Come up. Pivot your toes to the back and switching sides. Right hand goes down. Left hand reaches up. Keeping the hips square. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands come down. Come to standing. At the top of your mat, step forward. And we're going to open out. So feet are about one leg's width away. Toes are in, heels are out. Hands to your waist. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Bringing your hands between your feet. Toe tips and fingertips should be in one line. Your elbows bend like chaturanga elbows. Drop your head down. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway. Hands to your waist. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And then we're just going to keep your hands at your waist. Engage your low belly. Look up. And then lower all the way down. Keeping your elbows back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up. And this time stretch your arms out. Clasping your hands if you can. If you'd like, maybe grab a strap. Squeeze the elbows together. Shoulder blades back. And then you're going to slowly start to wrap the hands over the head. But just slowly. And just let the hands just melt down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. After time, after practice, your hands just start to slowly go down. Your elbows start to open. And then eventually one day you touch the ground. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, hands out. As you exhale, fold forward, grab a big toe with your peace sign fingers. Halfway lift. And then fold forward, elbows out to the side. Low belly stays lifted in all this. And always engage your legs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up. Exhale here, hands to your waist. And then inhale, come all the way up. Look to the top of your mat and step forward. Good job. Now the next one we're going to do is called the big toe hold. So stepping to the top of your mat, take your gaze steady on a spot in front of you. It's how you hold your balance. Engage your left leg by flexing your toe or extending your toes out. Engage your leg. Grab your right knee, staying here, or grab the big toe with your two peace sign fingers and extend the leg forward. Taking your gaze steady on something in front of you. You're trying to keep your shoulders in one line. Toes are engaged, leg is engaged, And then you're going to open out to the right. Gaze maybe goes over your left shoulder. Don't forget to breathe. For 2 and 1. Bringing the leg back forward. Hands go to your waist. Point the toe. And gaze goes at your right big toe. For 3. For 2 and 1. Release it. Switching sides. Spread the toes. Feel your right leg rooted into the earth. Grab your left knee, or maybe the big toe. Extend the leg forward. Taking your gaze, your drishti on something in front of you. A steady spot. For 2. And then open out to the left. Gaze goes to the right. For 3. For 2. And 1. Come back to center. Bringing your hands to your waist. Gaze goes to your left big toe. For 3. For 2. And 1. Good job. Okay, next we're going to do is you can either go into tree by bringing your right sole of the foot in. For some of you, they can do half lotus. You bring your right foot, give it a squeeze first, and then place it into your left hip. This might be where you are today. If you want to go more, you can wrap your right hand behind you, clasping the left shoulder or left elbow. If you want to go even more, you can clasp the big toe. If you want to go a little bit more, bending the left knee on the way down, bringing the hand outside of the left foot, focusing on trying to get the forehead closer to the shin. And that's 3, 2, and 1. Inhale halfway down. Bend the left knee. Slowly start to bring the body up. And then release. And then just switching sides. So whichever you did on the other side. So just remember, so left sole of the foot in. And grab left leg. Bring it into half lotus. This might be good. Clasping the elbow a little bit more. Grab the big toe. Bend the right knee on the way down. Right hand goes outside of the foot. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale. Coming back up, bend the right knee. Halfway lift. And then slowly. You got to do everything slowly. The process. Never try to go too fast. Then you got out of balance. Very good. Stepping top of your mat. And thank you. That's our next class. I'll see you next time.